Here we are going to discuss about art and architecture in particularly South India. So here case study is there, that is Bruhadeshwar Temple, which is at Thanjavur in Tamilnadu. So we are focusing on that. You can observe a map. Now these temples, they are having characteristic of Gopuram. So initially when we are entering in the temple, there are Gopuram. So this is what you are observing is first Gopur. From that entrance, you can observe second Gopuram that is there. Those who want to verify, just take video back. You'll find that map is there. Go through that map. You'll able to know. Now we are still not entered in the temple. This is just outside the first Gopuram. It is fortified. Fort wall is there around the temple. It's huge temple. You can observe this fortification wall, whereas a very good trench, very broad and deep trench is surrounding this entire temple, and we are standing on the bridge that connects main road to the temple area. This huge temple is sign of Dravidian architecture, well matured Dravidian architecture, particularly after Pandya. This Dravidian architecture matured, that is in Tamil Nadu state, particularly at Thanjavur. This is developed by Chola Dynasty. So this great temple that is called as Bruhadeshwar Temple is developed by Rajaraja Chola, the prominent king of this dynasty. This is the first ark we are observing, that is called as Gopura. It's well decorated. Various epical deities, they are there on this first ark. They say that we are crossing out various levels of universe and going inside the temple. So you can observe variety of idols over here. So just check out this Gopuram. This style is called as Dravidian style, where various epical stories are carved out here. They are Dwarapal or doorkeepers. You can observe Lord Brahma here having 4 heads. The 4th head is shown at top. Now we are going towards second ark. You can observe dancing position of various idols here, whereas you can observe Lord Ganesh, but not with 4 hands. Whereas at other side you can observe Lord Kartikeya, the elder brother of Lord Ganesh, and this is the most prominently worshipped in South India, that is Lord Kartikeya. Along with that, you can observe variety of idols here, and this is the main temple. This is the stone temple. This is category, that is as erected category temple, whereas mandapam is there, and you can observe a Nandi. Then Dhwajastambha, that is flag post, you can observe, whereas this is the second ark, and huge premises of this temple is observed here. Now this tower that we are calling as Vimana is 190 feet tall, whereas on surrounding wall you can observe Nandis, more than 1000 Nandis. Nandi means a bull, sacred bull of Lord Shiva. So you can observe more than 1000 Nandis over here. They are there on the wall. This is huge Nandi facing towards temple. Local guide reported us this is second largest Nandi in India. And now from this you are able to observe this marvelous thing. A famous traveler explained this Bruhadeshwar temple as we can say it's very hard to develop this temple. Various dynasties work hard for this temple, built by Chola Dynasty, then enhanced further by Vijayanagar's empire, particularly the Nayak of Vijayanagar's empire developed this temple in latter phase, and then onwards this was under Maratha rule. And whatever the paintings you are able to observe inside this temple, particularly on the roof of temple, that paintings are developed by Maratha rulers over Thanjavur. Now here we can observe this side wall. Those who are coming for pilgrimage, they can stay over here. It's fine piece of art and architecture, Dravidian style particularly. You can observe myself also there. Where is this huge Nandi and very nice paintings. Very old paintings are there, but still they are maintained in very good condition. This is Shiva Linga, which is outside the temple. This is in the surrounding areas of temple. You can observe this Shiva Linga. Like that, many Shiva Linga they are present in the surrounding areas. Whereas the top we are having Nandis and multiple of that. Whereas now you can able to observe this Shiva Linga. I am showing you the photographs of this Shiva Linga here. In series, these Shiva Linga are observed. Now this temple is developed by Chola Dynasty. According to our local guide, he says that wealth of emperor it is stored in the temple. Might be you can take it verbally, or you can consider that what is the wealth required to construct such a beautiful temple. It's large. We are observing here 2 arcs or Gopuram now, whereas the tall tower, that is central dome, or it is called as Vimana or Shikhar, it's 190 feet tall. Whereas in the premises, various other temples are there. One temple is of Kartikeya, that is built up by Nayak king. Another temple is of Lord Ganesha, built up by Maratha king. This is our local guide.
My name Murugesan.
He was
I'm at Tamilnadu
explaining this
Tamilnadu
in
I explain about
comparatively good, understandable language. Very good communication was there with him.
Sir, what is your phone number, sir?
And our phone number 90039474425. Okay, thank
So he was Mr. Murugesan explain us very nicely about this temple. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now after these 2 arcs, they say you are crossing out 2 universes, and then you are going to the God. That is, first there is flagpole, and after that there is position. This is the flagpole. Pole is right now not there, but this is the place. Then Nandi, and then we are entering in the temple. It's 190 feet tall, and at top you can observe a dome that is made in single piece stone. They say that around 4 miles a road was constructed. That means inclined plane was there to take this stone to the top. Surprising thing, this is delta land of Kaveri, where this stone is not obtained in nearby areas. So they say that they brought it from longer distance and then constructed this huge temple. According to some stories, this temple, that tower, that is one of the highest stone man-made tower in the world. Now this is peculiar thing about Dravidian architecture in earlier days, that height of Gopuram is comparatively less than the height of Vimana or height of Shikhar. Particularly after Vijayanagar Empire, this style changed out, and Gopuram become more and more advanced. they are making more and more decorative Gopuram, and very taller Gopuram were developed there, and interior portion, that is Vimana, or what we call that as Shikhara, that become shorter. So if you are visiting out Tirupati temple, then that Tirumala Tirupati, then you can observe the Gopuram, they are taller, whereas interior Vimana is having less height. If you are visiting another place here, that is Kumbhakonam, we are making video of that also. But unfortunately, when we visited that Kumbhakonam, it was evening, and so no much of the recordings available with me at that time. So, but in Kumbhakonam also, just nearby area of Thanjavur. So this is, we are having very good Dravidian style of architecture, but Gopuram, they are having great height than the central Shikhar. Now this is Lord Ganesha temple just to the left side, whereas what this area we are saying that lifted up from the surrounding, that is called as Adhisthana. We are getting into Adhisthana, and then we are getting into the temple. This Bruhadeshwar temple, or that is Lord Shiva temple, ultimately I must explain you again that this is Lord Shiva temple. This is considered as the essence of Dravidian architecture in old days. This is constructed somewhere in around 1000 AD. Now the question is that why so much of wealth, as our local guide explained, it is there in the temple, or the reason is that this Chola dynasty was very great dynasty. Their existence we found in 2nd and 3rd century also, but they become prominent particularly at time of Rajaraja Chola. Rajaraja Chola expanded his empire. He defeated out Cheras from Kerala. He defeated them, and then he expanded his empire in western side till Maldives. You can able to observe again this map of the temple, first arc, second arc, and then inside that flag post, and then entire temple. So Rajaraja Chola expanded his empire till Maldives. Maldives he brought under his control, whereas almost Tamilnadu was under his control. Whereas in latter phase, his son, that is Rajendra Chola, he was the great warrior, and he expanded his empire. His army, or rather I should say navy, went till Andaman Nicobar Island, even beyond that, and conquered Indonesian islands also. So a vast empire was there. This is foreign traveler who visited Chola's empire, and his statue like thing that is there carved out on the wall of that temple. So this is zoomed photograph of that foreign traveler. Now this Rajendra Chola expanded his empire, and then he expanded in India also. He went till north, till river Ganga, and then took title him as Gangai Konda Chola. The reason is that earlier you are aware Samudragupta, the Gupta emperor, he attacked over South India, and he defeated and captured some 36 kings from South India and taken as captive over there, and then he carried out some sacrifice. Samudragupta behaved very brutally with these South Indian kings. As a revenge, I believe that this Rajendra Chola went in north and defeated this area, and that's why he took title as Gangai Konda Chola. Now this is the artwork on the temple. We have photographs of that artwork, zoomed photograph obviously. This is the paintings we found inside the side part of this temple. Along with Shivalinga, certain these things are there. Even I found inscriptions on the temple wall. That is obviously outside the temple. That inscriptions are also there. very good paintings. Guide explained that these paintings were made by Maratha rulers over there, whereas the inscriptions are there in Tamil language. Just as a curiosity, I asked that guide to read whatever written. So he was unable to read that. He says that that is ancient Tamil script, and so I can't read it. My question was that being Tamil, why can't you read that? But then it was again reverted back to me, because Marathi inscriptions are also there on the wall, and now he challenged me to read that. And the inscription is in such a way that no punctuation mark, no separation of the letters, that is in form of words, we should get separate. So they are not, you can check out these inscriptions. And so I was also not able to read, being Marathi speaker, Marathi reader. I can't read this, whatever the inscription on the wall. So these are the some of the photographs of these inscriptions here. This temple was actually a well flourished temple and is also, but Rajendra Chola decided to shift his capital from Thanjavur to the nearby areas. That is, he made his capital with his own name. He took title, as I described, that when he conquered northern parts of India, he took title as Gangaikonda Chola. And then he established his capital there, that is at Gangaikonda Cholapuram, a long name that is there. And in next some episodes, we are able to observe his ruined palace and similar temple, but we can call it as replica, but somewhat smaller. Actually, Bruhadeshwar temple is not there. Then that temple, whatever you observed at Gangaikonda Cholapuram, that is considered as the biggest temple. But as Bruhadeshwar temple is there, it is the great temple. So that is shifted in latter phase to Gangaikonda Cholapuram. So here in this all these photographs, you are able to observe variety of paintings here. Again, in next episode we are able to observe certain parts of museum and palace of Maratha king over there. There also you are able to observe nice paintings. Here designs and all that are there, where there are stories depicted in the paintings. In this episode, we are trying to give you idea that what is the art and architecture in India. Now this is, we are calling as South India part. And then we will see whatever in the Deccan also. Step by step we are going to give this all thing. Thanks for observing this. This is our cinematographer Dinesh Kolage.